Have you noticed this? Almost everyone you know has been to school, yet many are still struggling to read well, struggling to find decent work, or struggling to move ahead in life. So today's question is simple. If education is supposed to fight ignorance, why does ignorance still feel so close? Welcome to the Mingup Initiative podcast. I am Isaac Frimpong, Doctor of Social Policy, and this is where we make sense of the policies shaping our everyday lives. Let's start with the good news. Education in Ghana has come a long way, from free primary education under Nkrumah to FQ to free senior high school today. The goal has always been clear. Every child must go to school. And on paper, it's working. According to the 2021 Population and Housing Census, close to 70% of Ghanaians can read and write with understanding in at least one language. That is real progress. But here is the uncomfortable truth. Access is not the same as opportunity. Going to school does not always mean learning well. And learning does not always mean moving ahead. We often say education is free. But let's be honest. School may be free, schooling is not. Parents still pay for uniforms, books, transport, extra classes. For families with stable incomes, this is manageable. For poor households, especially in rural areas, these costs can determine whether a child stays in school or drops out quietly. And then there is quality. Some children learn in classrooms equipped with libraries, computers, and trained teachers. Others sit in overcrowded rooms or sometimes under trees, with one teacher doing their best with very little support. Same country, same education system, very different outcomes. This is why private schools have not disappeared. In fact, they've grown, especially in urban areas. Not always because they are better, but because they are closer to home, more predictable, more responsive. Parents are not rejecting public education. They are managing risk in real time. And for those who fall through the cracks entirely, apprenticeships becomes a lifeline. Dressmaking, carpentry, auto mechanics, hairdressing. These informal systems are often dismissed. But for many young people, they are the real education system. The one that leads directly to skills, income, and dignity. So what's the real problem? The issue is not that Ghana ignores education. The issue is what we measure. We focus heavily on enrollment, but much less on outcomes. Education should do at least three things. Build strong basic skills. Create real pathways into work. Reduce inequality. When it fails to do these things, ignorance does not disappear. It simply changes shape. As Abraham Lincoln once said, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Ghana has clearly chosen education as its response to ignorance. But here's the harder question. Are we sharpening that tool? Or are we simply counting how many people are holding it? Because education is not just passing through a classroom. It should help people think for themselves, make choices, and find their place in the world. And yet, even the best education cannot protect us from illness. Which brings us to the next giant, health and disease, in the next episode. I am Isaac Frimpong, and this is the Mingup Initiative podcast. Subscribe, share, and stay with us, because policy is not abstract. It shapes how we live every single day. Thank you.